TapTapPop is the first game any of us has ever published, and it was quite a ride. If someone would have told me I had a published game by the end of the year, I wouldn't have believed them. I didn't want to go all out of scope because I had tried making a game earlier in my life and we blew the scope out of the water. We had no idea what we were doing. So I wanted to keep this short and simple, and I think we did that pretty well. Yeah, so you tap a ball 3 times that's flying through the air, and every time you tap it, it jumps up a little bit. And you tap it 3 times, it pops. That was the original concept. When we first got the team together, we started designing, coming up with ideas, brainstorming, and we decided that every time you popped a ball, you'd get a point, and the game would be completely score-based. You'd try to get the highest score, try to get as high a score as possible. And we decided to try and incorporate power-ups, all this other stuff. But in the end, we decided that took away from the simplicity of the game. We didn't want any of that extra guff bogging it down.
So when I joined the team, I joined as the artist, and we wanted to think of a theme to go with this game. We went from several examples to a Christmas theme, to a paintball theme, even to a soccer, like a sports type theme. But as we got the concept art out and we thought about it, we decided that we would instead go for a very simple theme of just simple circles, because that seemed to run a lot better for what we were going for.
When programming for TapTapPop, we quickly ran into a sort of theme issue with the UI. The UI was just plastered across the top of the screen, and it didn't really blend well with the more simple and minimalist style we were trying to seek. We moved the UI that was across the top of the screen to blend it more with the actual gameplay. We got rid of the multiplier completely that was at the top of the screen, and we took the score and the lives and merged them together into the background of the game. There is one large score, or there is now one large score in the background that will increase in size whenever a ball falls through the floor and you lose a life. This keeps the player from being distracted and allows them to focus more on the actual gameplay.
There are a few things we did, such as when you tap the ball, if you notice they actually wiggle a little bit. That's something we did to just make the game feel more responsive and make the game feel more alive and organic. Also, in that same idea, we made it that whenever you tap the balls, they fade out a little. And this acts as an actual score counter for each ball. Once the player pops a couple balls, it becomes clear to them whenever the balls start to fade out, whenever they get more translucent, then that means they're about to pop.
We want to thank Hoosier Games for bringing us all together to make this game possible. We can't wait for the new game design program here at IU to allow others to develop games that they are proud of.